Alright guys, we're doing some JR Dragster lessons today. We got the engine apart. I showed you guys a picture a while ago on Facebook and Instagram of a broken valve spring. So what we're going to do today is replace those. And while we're doing it, we got a little bit of carbon to clean up. Also giving the girlies a little bit of a lesson on the basics of a small engine, because they're getting to that point. Kira is going to go into grade 9 next year, and she's thinking about taking mechanics. So, and Callie's coming up to high school here pretty quick too, so damn kids just keep growing all the time. So we're giving a couple principles, you know, the old suck, squeeze, bang, blow, letting them know how all that works. Then we're going to upgrade.
It snapped like that.
There's the old broken spring. That would explain some of the inconsistency in the final race of the year. And we're going to replace them with these little bad boys here. Brand new exhaust valves, extra heavy duty ones, because this thing's got quite a bit of lift in it. They are comp cams units, and we ordered them through JR Race Cars in the States. So good high quality products from a great supplier. We're going to do that, and I'll show you guys kind of how we're doing it too. Alright, so if I can get in there with my camera, you can see we got those bad boys in there. What we got to do now is measure for lash. Supposed to have 0.008 of an inch lash on each one of these. So if I push the right now the one lifter is sticking up a little higher than it should be, which is fine. I just got to push it down. But I got to measure that and get a lash cap to make up the difference, because I know the one's big. There was a lash cap in there, but through all the moving of all the parts and everything, it happened to disappear, find itself a new home somewhere. So we got everything back together. All the head bolts are torqued, fuel pump's back on, intake's back on, all that stuff. You've seen some pictures that I rebuilt the carburetor. We rebuilt the fuel pump. Now we took care of the broken valve spring. We rebuilt these clutches. There's pictures of that on my Facebook page. So if you want to follow along, you can follow along there too. So everything should be just about ready to go for summer. I just got to get a lash cap for that valve, measure the thickness for that. If you're buying a valve spring compressor for a small engine from Princess Auto, guess what? It's not going to be heavy duty enough to deal with these extra heavy duty double valve springs for a race engine. I'm sure it would be just fine for a regular small engine, but this thing's got extremely way more lift and way higher spring pressures. So it started out that this shaft was bending. So I run a bead of weld along the bottom to strengthen it up, which did fine, and then it started bending here and in here. So what I did was I took a washer, welded it on there, built up a lot more weld here, and now she's finally tough enough to handle the little JR Dragster motor. So we did that. It was a fun getting those valve spring keepers in that tiny little area, but a couple of tricks, and we got her in there. So we're basically ready to go. I got to measure the lash cap thickness that I need, and then put back on the little breather tubes that cover that hole, and we're ready to rock for the summer.
Yeah.
So we will keep you updated as we do everything, and we'll try to make more videos of this car. We got way more videos of the race car coming up, the Trans Am, because I got a whole pile of work to do to it yet. So stay tuned, keep in touch, subscribe and like the videos, always appreciated. Thanks guys.